Brian, you were right. I can't handle 2 children. I threw Charlotte out the window.
What the hell are you talking about, Miranda? Please tell me you're joking.
No, I'm not kidding. I was overwhelmed. It was too much for me. I should have listened to you. I should have listened to the caseworker. I should have given you more days. 'Cause now Charlotte's gone.
Alright, well, please tell me that it was the first floor window. Please tell me she's okay.
Brian, I said she's gone.
Miranda. Alright, bro. Beat me up once. Took my ex-wife. Had a baby with her. So I'm gonna end this fight. See you at the window, my dude. Going to jail or worse.
Joey, baby. What do you think you're doing?
Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. I'm not stopping. Okay? You're not gonna stop me. You of all people. I'm not listening to you. This is who they sent?
Joey, I know you feel alone right now. I know you feel dumped. I know Miranda wrecked your ego and made you feel terrible, but I'm right here, and I love you. I truly do. And I don't want to see you make a mistake with your life.
You think that telling me that you love me is gonna stop me from what I'm doing? Melissa, you don't understand. I was only with you to get back at Miranda.
That's not true, Joey. You're rewriting history just like everyone else. You're just like the people who focus on what I did wrong with your son rather than the times that I babysat him and things went right. You're forgetting about all the moments where we sat on the couch and watched TV and snuggled and laughed with one another and all the other moments that I can't mention out loud, and you're lying to yourself.
But it's the truth, Melissa. What we had wasn't authentic. What I'm about to do to him, that's authentic. That's me finishing my story, in a sense. I'm going to do the right thing, but I'm also going to get what I want. Alright? So, I'm going to get rid of him, right? And then depending on how that goes, either I'm gone or I go to prison and everyone's happy that I'm in jail forever. Okay, so that's what we're doing here tonight. You need to forget about me. You can go find that authentic love. Well, why don't you go finish your relationship with my brother? Remember that?
Oh, Joey, please. You want to talk about being with someone to spite someone? I was with your brother just to do that. I wanted to piss you off. I knew the door was closed between us, and I needed some way to get under your skin, and obviously I did. I stand here with an open heart, and I tell you that I want you. I do. I don't want your brother. I don't want anyone else. I have not been with anyone since I left prison.
Nobody wants me, Melissa. Not even my own mother. Hell, I can do you one better. I can do you 2 better, actually. My son doesn't even want me. He called me Brian once. He asked for Brian. And even therapists don't want me. That they tell me I need a higher level of care. They can't even take care of me. So, I'm done. I'm going to prison, or we're gonna fight to our end. But let it play out. Just let it play out.
Joey, baby, I mean what I say. And don't stand here and pretend like nobody cares about you. Forget about me for a second. Your mom does love you. Your sister does love you, just because people are frustrated with the things that you've done. And you also are very selective with your haters. There are so many people, and it makes me sick, but there are some people who are like, I want Joey and Miranda to work. So, look, I started out pursuing you because I knew it would hurt Miranda. I was pissed off at the things that she did in college. It ruined my life. It gave me this bitterness. She destroyed my family. She was with my father. But then when I was with you, Joey, I truly fell in love with you. It wasn't what I had expected, but you're the only man that I have ever loved outside of my father and Harry Styles.
Am I supposed to be flattered that your vendetta against my wife for what she did to you in college led to you falling in love with me? No one's as flawed as you, Melissa. I'm sorry to tell you that. And don't take that the wrong way. But if anyone has more problems than me, it's you.
You're as flawed as me. That's why you and me work so well. That's why we loved each other so much. And I'm standing here to stop you from making a huge mistake. I love you. You were my life at one point, Joey. You know, I could have rehabilitated myself after prison for myself, but I did it so that you could look at me differently too. I didn't want to return to you as toxic. I wanted to return to you as someone that could benefit your life while benefiting my own.
Melissa, you had me take 1,000,000 paternity tests. You had me switching babies in the hospital. You ruined my life. You ruined my marriage. The reason that I'm here about to get rid of this man is because of you. If you hadn't interfered with my relationship, I would still be with Miranda and everything would be fine. But you had to make everything toxic. You had to make, we started a reality show about my family, and somehow in May of 2023, it became the Melissa show. You took over. Well, not no more, okay? I'm rewriting everything right now. I'm going to give Miranda a new beginning. No Joey, no Brian. Single mom Miranda.
You talk about me, you talk about your fans, you talk about your haters, you talk about Brian, you talk about Miranda, but I have not heard you bring up your son once. You're not thinking of Junior at all.
Don't bring up my son. Don't do that.
You know, the world only sees clips and little seconds of a moment and this and that, but I babysat your son a lot. Without hitting him, a lot. And there were moments where you would leave to let me babysit and he would ask for daddy. Because he loved you. Because he missed you. Because he wanted you. Because people in this world do. You're not thinking of your son. Isn't that what this is all about?
You're lying. He never asked for me. He doesn't want me. Like I said, nobody wants me.
You say that to a person standing right across from you that genuinely does, who, when she was in prison, thought about you every single day. I know this is all about Miranda, but I love you more than her. Sometimes I love you more than myself. I know how bad that is. But I know how much you love Miranda.
I just want Miranda to love me back. I'm sorry if that hurts you, but I just want her to love me back, and I just want us to have our life that we used to have without this fool, without another baby, without you. I want people to look at me like I'm a good guy. I tried to redeem myself, and no one believes me. People still think I don't deserve nothing. So then I'm going to send myself to jail, and I'm going to leave.
Well, it pains me to say this, but just because she temporarily broke up with you, that doesn't mean that she doesn't love you back. She did give you a chance, and I have on good authority that she's still wearing your bracelet.
What do you mean she's still wearing my bracelet? No, she's not. How do you know that?
I have this little bad habit of stalking her from time to time, And when I was looking for you, I obviously went to stalk her place because I thought maybe you were stalking her place, but you weren't. And I happened to notice that big, bright, and shiny bracelet that you got her right on her wrist. Still there, even though she told you to leave.
And why are you trying to stop me? And why are you telling me this? If you know that if I don't do this, I'm still just gonna want to be with Miranda and not you.
Because maybe this will prove to you that I love you unconditionally. Through thick and thin, hell or high water. Even when you love bland, toxic, cookie cutter Miranda, I'm still here. Still trying to save your ass. This is what unconditional love looks like. When you can stare at someone knowing that they love someone but you. And you still chase.
I don't know if it's you or the bracelet. But I'm not gonna do it. I need my medication. That's what I need.
Attaboy, Joey. You gotta think of Junior. You don't need to go to prison forever. You don't need to end your story. You just need to keep going. Forget the redemption. Just be there for your son.
I hate him. I hate him so much. I made mistakes as a father and a husband, and that man,
Oh, isn't it crazy? When I met you, you didn't really hate anyone. And now you hate someone just as much as I hate Miranda. Looks like we're more similar and the same than you think.
Nah, we're not the same. I never laid a hand on any kid. But I thank you for helping me tonight.
I'm glad you chose the smart decision. But does that mean that you may give me a chance again? Or us a chance again? Now that Miranda doesn't really want you temporarily, not to spark any more feelings, but I'm just asking.
No, Melissa. My heart still belongs to Miranda. Even if she don't want my heart back.
Well, you're looking at unconditional love, like I said. I guess not everyone gets a bracelet, even when they save your life. Take care, Joey. Keep taking your medication. Did Joey happen to text you?
Yes, thank you. I called off the missing persons report as well. The text was pretty vague, but I'm assuming he's okay.
Alright, well, as you can see, he's alive and well. I don't think he'll be doing anything foolish. Let's hope it stays that way. I also made sure that he's back on his medication.
I asked him to call me. I don't expect him to. It's been a few hours since the text. Do you know what he's going to do with himself now that he quit his job and can't see his son?
As much as it pains me to say, I think he's just taking time for himself now, listening to Miranda about how she said get out of her life. But I also think he's going to wait for her, and he's going to wait for her to call him and try to rekindle things.
Okay, so then I don't see anything affecting me being able to see Junior. This is good.
Well, it's not good for me, but it's good for you, and I did make a promise to Joey.
A promise? What promise?
Well, he wanted me to call Miranda for him. And, I don't want to talk about it right now, but let's not forget. I did what you wanted me to do. I saved your son. I stopped him from ruining his life forever. Brian is still walking the earth and breathing. So, don't forget my favor.
Right. So, what's the favor? Is it something I can do now, or?
I don't know when, because timing is everything. But one day I will return to you, and you will find out. Just try to live long enough to repay me. I wish the best for Joey. I do. I just wish he was with me. I know that sounds immature for a full-grown woman who's got her own things going on and shouldn't be groveling over any man, but maybe you could put in a good word for me with him. If you want me to put in a good word for you with Joey, then that would be the favor. Okay, then never mind. Take care, Mel. Because you gave me the courtesy of a text before calling me, and you have something to tell me about Joey, I'm giving you not a lot of time on the phone, but I'm giving you time. So what is it? And I genuinely appreciate your call. I'm not looking to waste any of your time. Right, so go on with whatever you need to say. Okay, well, long story short, in the last couple of weeks, I have really pursued Joey. I have really tried to get him to come back to me, and I've left him texts, voicemails, I've called him. I went to his mom's house to try to see him. I went to see him recently, and he has been dismissive every single time because he loves you. So please understand that. That's coming from the horse's mouth. He won't get back with me because he loves you. So, I know my words are wind, but if you have any doubt towards this man, I care about him and I want to see him happy. So, you know, he didn't give in to temptation when it came to me. It's really hard for me to focus on anything other than the fact that you just admitted to trying to be with Joey while he was with me. How's that supposed to make me feel? Is that really all you got out of that? Is that I was pursuing him while he was with you? Is that really such a big deal? I love him. I did. Maybe it was wrong, but I love him. And I want to be with him. But he didn't break, because he's devoted to you. Okay. Well, thank you for telling me that. I'm proud, if you're telling the truth, that he did not cave, but yeah. Before I hang up, can I ask you something personal? What? If you don't wind up getting back with him, and you really decide to go your separate ways, be your single mother, strong, empowered, whatever, can you just tell him to give me a chance again? Because if you want nothing to do with him, you know, it's only fair that you just kind of, I don't know, point him in the right direction. If the stars align the correct way, I guess, so, I don't know. Can't make any guarantees about that. I don't know what the future holds. Alright, well, have a good life, Miranda. Oh, I hate her so much. She's such a snob.
My bad. I thought I got everything before I left, but I left some paperwork here, and I'll get it quick and I'll be out of your hair.
Yeah, no worries. I heard you quit your job. You're doing alright, right?
Yeah, I think I told you, you know, Melissa works there. They're not giving me the transfer, so, you know, I quit. I'm not gonna be working with her. Ruin my life, you know?
You're still taking your medication and stuff, right?
I went off it after we had our whole thing. Like, I was like emotional and I made a mistake. I should have, you know, I kind of spiraled after that, but I'm back on it now and I'm good. I'm alright. Speaking of Melissa, I know you know what's been going on. And, you know, with her hounding me and stuff. And did she call you? Because I told her, you know, since you've been bothering me and I rejected you, I wanted her to tell you that, like, did she call you?
Melissa did talk to me. She said that she had been trying to tempt you into getting back with her and you didn't take the bait. I hope that's true.
It is true. And I know you're feeling what you're feeling right now, but I want you to see that no one's going to tempt me away from you. I'm not relapsing. I'm not going back to my old ways. Like, I know we're not together technically right now, but you're all I want, you know? And I hope you see that now. That even Melissa can't pull me away from you.
Well, I appreciate that. It's very nice to see that you have changed in that way. And even when the chips are down, you don't go running back to her. So that's nice.
Yeah, I really have. Like, I really have turned my life around and my whole identity, in a sense, for you. Like, these ever since you said you wanted space, it's been really hard for me. And I was just wondering, after that call with Melissa, did it change anything for you? Do you trust me a little bit more that, you know, maybe we could be together again?
No. I'm sorry, Joey. When I said that I wanted to be single for a bit, I meant it. I don't know how long that bit is, if it even has an end right now.
Alright. I just don't know what else I can do to prove to you that you don't need to flinch around me and you don't need to check my phone or distrust me.
It's not like you right now. I told you it's me. I know that's corny, but it really is. There's nothing that you can do. There's no measuring stick to reach. I feel the way that I feel, and I need to focus on my kids right now. So it's nothing against you.
It's not you, it's me. Routine, huh? Well, just know I'm not gonna be dating anyone. Like, I'm gonna be waiting for you. I don't want to move on from you. And I'll wait for however long you need, you know.
I appreciate that. But just know I'm not telling you not to date. It's okay if you do. It won't be cheating.
Never thought I would hear you say, do you, like, mean that?
Yeah, because Joey, I'm serious. I don't think you should be around for a bit in my life. And I know that that's selfish when it comes to Junior, but it seems like you do okay on your own, you know? You didn't just fall back into habits, you didn't fall into an addiction, you didn't go back to Melissa. You're doing, you don't need me.
Well, if you're so serious about not being with me and you don't want me in your life and you want me to move on and stuff, then why do you still wear my bracelet?
I'm wearing your bracelet because you gave it to me and you committed yourself to me. And I told you that this breakup here, it's not me running to someone else. I do love you. We just can't be together.
I'm sorry, Miranda, maybe it's my lack of education, but none of it makes sense to me. It doesn't make any sense.
Maybe it doesn't make sense, but it makes sense to me. So, if my heart changes and I feel like I can fully trust you and be in a committed relationship with you, then I will call you. But until then, just take care of yourself.
I get that, but even the call from Melissa, that did nothing for you. Cause, like, you know, she did hound me for a bit, and every arrow she sent my way, I ducked, I dodged. I wanted to be with you.
Did you really think that having Melissa call me would just change everything? I'm in, like, a lot of therapy. I need to just focus on myself, Joey. It's nothing you can do to fix me. It's not your job to fix me. It's my job to fix me as a mom, as a woman, a human being.
I don't know what I expected, but I just know that I'm waiting. I'm not even looking at another woman, because I want you.
You don't have to.
I know I don't have to, but I want to. So I guess goodbye for now. I'm not even gonna say goodbye to Junior because it hurts too much. Make sure he remembers me until you're ready to figure out how or if you ever want me in your life again. But I'll give you your space. You don't have to say it back, but I love you.